Well, welcome to this showcase event on Harford TV. We're at Fallston High School tonight. It's the Fallston Cougars hosting the Harford Tech Cobras in a game between Joe Holhouse, two teams that are very familiar with one another. Think about the last 3 years. These two teams have alternated winning the region title. 3 years ago, it was Harford Tech winning the region. 2 years ago, in their state championship year, it was Fallston winning the regional title and going on to the state title. Last year, it was Harford Tech winning in the region's 2A. So these two teams have ended each other's seasons over the last 3 years.
Absolutely. And Harford Tech is a little shorthanded from their team last year. They lost two very key players, but they still got several really key players from their championship season.
Yeah, I'm really interested. The two coaches, Brad Hunt for Harford Tech and Johnny Woods for Fallston, neither are teachers. They are what they call temporary emergency coaches. Fancy way of saying they don't teach in the school.
Right.
Both excellent basketball people, both longtime coaches in the rec leagues, and each one has just done a tremendous job. You look at over the last 3 years, Brad Hunt is 52-20 in his 3 years at Harford Tech. Johnny Woods is 82-29 with that state championship 2 years ago.
Yeah, and they both have daughters playing on their respective teams, which is interesting because Brad came when his daughter Sarah was a freshman, and she's a senior this year. So we'll see what happens next year. I have no idea whether he's going to stay on or not. And then Johnny, Jaden is junior. She's going to be a senior next year. So we'll see what happens when Jaden graduates.
Joe Holhouse, your daughter Rachel played here, Anna as well.
Yes.
Rachel back in the 2009-2010 era where Fallston was undefeated state champions in 09. So you're familiar with coaching your daughter.
Yes.
And that presents, I think, some unique benefits and some unique challenges.
It's not as challenging if you have a daughter that is an exceptional talent. Then there's really no question as to play time and this, that, and the other. If your daughter is a average player, it can present some problems. But both of these men have a lot of integrity, and I think they give everybody an equal shake.
Boy, they do. Johnny, of course, an ex-major in the Army and still works with DOD, and Brad Hunt is a cybersecurity guy, so they have very responsible jobs away from the school. But I watch them with their kids, and how they coach these young people. You can tell that they love what they do. They're not doing it for money or for recognition. They do it because they love to see the young ladies progress.
There's no way a high school coach would do it for the money. I mean, if it came down to a salary position or a hourly, they'd be probably making $2 an hour. Maybe not even that. We
look at this Fallston team. They're a big team, large in terms of they don't have these 6-footers, but they're all like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10".
Yes.
And I look at Ayla Galloway, this young lady who is a 5'10" senior, averaging 15 points a game and 15 rebounds. Now, you've seen her play, Joe. You know that she is a unique talent in the middle. You have to account for her.
Well, the interesting thing about Ayla is she is really a premier lacrosse player. She already signed at Wagner College in Georgia, and she could have gone probably anywhere, but her grandparents live in Georgia, and that's the place she wanted to go. And she is such a committed athlete. Oh my goodness. I was mentioning to you earlier that a couple years ago, even at the beginning of last year, she was putting up bricks at the free throw line. Right now, she's shooting 78% from the line because she was determined that she was going to become a good free throw shooter. She'd go down to the Y after practice and put in another couple hours just practicing. That's the kind of player she is.
And other players, Brooke Balesta, just a sophomore for Fallston, averaging 11 points and 9 rebounds. Young lady who belies her years. In other words, you watch her and you talk to her and you don't think this is a sophomore. She's somebody that you can tell has played a lot of basketball in her day.
She's a gym rat for sure. She will, if there's a basketball anywhere around, she will be there. And the one thing that's very unique about her is she has an uncanny ability to block shots. Like last year, I'm sure she led the league in block shots. She was probably going to do it again this year.
As a freshman last year.
Yeah, I think she. I'm saying that off the top of my head, but I believe it's true. She's averaging 2 to 3 blocks a game.
Well, Fallston, the Harford Tech Cobras, I should say, a team who lost a couple of stars from last year's team. They're off to a 3-4 start this year. Certainly not where Brad Hunt would want to be, but a team with a lot of promise. And you know by the end of the year, they're going to be playing top-notch basketball.
Well, they lost Anaya Gibson, who was really the heart of the team last year in many ways. The girls loved her, and she really dominated the middle. I don't know that they can replace that anytime soon. And of course, they also lost Amaya Goodsell, who transferred over to Mount Carmel in the Catholic League. And I really enjoyed watching her develop over the last couple of years. I was looking forward to seeing her again this year, but she made that transfer. So those are two big holes that Tech has got to fill, and it's not going to be easy to do that.
Abby Marcello, probably their top player, averaging 7.5 rebounds, 6.5 points a game. So she's the person they're going to be looking at, number 31. As they get set now to introduce the teams, Harford Tech in their black uniforms with the gold trim, the Cobras.
Well, Jordan Strang, keep an eye out for her, number 13. She's been out the last few games with an ankle injury, so she doesn't show up in the stats, but she's probably, in my opinion, their best athlete. She's also signed for a lacrosse scholarship as well. She'll be playing lacrosse in college, but what an athlete she is.
You're watching the Harford Tech Cobras being introduced. Jess Castro, the 5'1" point guard, the first person to be introduced. That's Sophia Mace, number 3. Number 4 is Sarah Hunt, the daughter of the coach. And 13, the young lady that Joe Holhouse mentioned, that's Jordan Strang, 5'7" senior, a D1 lacrosse player at Navy next year. She's already committed to the Naval Academy. Coach is Brad Hunt, the head coach, again, we mentioned. His 4th year, averaging 18-7 in his first year, 15-7, then 19-6 last year, regional champion. Leah Reinhardt, number 2, the 5'7" senior, 3rd year on the team. Maddie Mad Dog Burns, they call her. Mad Dog, I think she likes that term.
She's a softball player. She's going to be going to Villanova on a full scholarship, D1.
This is Brooke Valesta. We told you about her, the
Brooke's
young
a
lady.
Sophomore. Brooke has a huge upside, and she's a hard worker.
Again, her size, everything about her belies the fact that she is a sophomore. That's Nat Worth, number 10.
And Natalie is a lacrosse player also. She's signed at Virginia Commonwealth, VCU, I believe.
And there's Ayla Galloway, number 21, the young lady we told you about, the person in the middle who's going to have to be accounted for if Harford Tech hopes to stay in this ball game. Now to honor our country, here is our national anthem.
Please rise and face the flag. Our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Joe, we haven't mentioned yet, but a nice crowd on hand here tonight.
Yeah.
A Thursday night, it's girls basketball. Hey,
Yeah.
before I get too far along, Caitlin Clark, the young lady from Iowa. What a sensational player.
I don't think
in
we've ever
person.
seen a player like that.
Unbelievable. If you have not watched women's
I'm
basketball
talking
recently,
women or men's.
Oh,
This girl she's draining him from the emblem.
it's like, give me the ball, I'll shoot it from wherever.
Did you
But,
see the other night?
Yeah, 40 points,
Yeah.
3-point shot to win the ball
but
game.
A 0.1 second on the clock, and
Yeah.
she drains it.
And what a nice young lady and a very,
Oh, yeah.
team-oriented person.
Yes.
I think she has revolutionized women's basketball to the point of, I think a lot of people are becoming women's basketball fans beyond the men's game.
She would do it for it. I mean, like it's phenomenal what she can do with that basketball.
It is that.
I've never seen, because she's doing step backs
Yep.
and in motion. It's not like a typical set shot.
Yep.
She's doing a step back, draining, and more than an NBA three. It's phenomenal what that girl's
It is
doing.
that. It really is. And I'm sure that these young ladies, they look at number 22 from Iowa, and they say, hey, there's somebody I would like to be like.
Yes.
So that what she's going to do for women's basketball, young women's basketball, is going to be phenomenal.
Yes, I agree.
Well, we're ready to start here. The Harford Tech Cobras going from left to right in the dark uniforms. Jump taken by Balesta, and here come the Cougars dressed in their white uniforms with the orange trim. Balesta driving, gets it to Aya. Rebounded and collected by and from the corner, the shot is off the backboard.
A banker.
She did not call bank, but I think it still counts.
We'll take it, huh?
Yeah, and that's a 3-point shot for Maddie Mad Dog Burns.
So Fallston's coming out in a man-to-man.
Looking for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Big rebound, that's Balesta, tied up. Terry Nemo, the referee, says it's going to be Harford Tech basketball.
That's a good tie-up under the basket.
Sophia Mace to trigger the ball in.
They're going man-to-man.
Back on
Don't
front,
give it.
Castro looking for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Balesta with the rebound, and here come the Cougars up 3-0. Minute into the ball game. Foul is going to be called from behind.
You can see that Fallston is really going to try and get that ball into Galloway in the middle. And if
you were explaining to me too, Joe, that look out, the first 5 fouls in girls basketball this year for the first time, they'll be shooting 2-shot fouls, so keep that in mind. Looking for three off the backboard again. This time, Burns does not get the bounce. Out of bounds it goes. It'll stay right here with the Harford Tech Cobras.
The man-to-man defense is always a tough defense to.
Fallston applying pressure, taken away. Out of bounds it'll go though.
And it looks like the Cobras are going into a 1-3-1 defense. Take a look at that next time down.
Getting the ball in. Fumble the ball. Galloway diving for the ball and gets it over to Balesta. And here comes Fallston. Looking for the corner, Burns. Back into Galloway, fumbled around, picked up. Balesta.
Travel.
Travel is the call.
Got him.
Shuffle those feet.
Yep.
Referees are Josh Walker, Jada Bright, and Carrie Nemo.
So this man-to-man defense may be causing them some problems just getting the ball in, because it's a
breaks it this time. Saves the ball in, but recovered by Nat Worth from Fallston, a tie-up.
So this can cause some real problems.
Timeout on the floor, looks like.
Don, you've got two extremely athletic teams. I'm not saying the best basketball players in the county, but maybe the most athletic on both teams. I would not want to go up against Fallston against them playing man-to-man, because they will hound you. And Harford Tech puts on a very difficult 1-3-1 to run an offense against. But I think Fallston is going to continue to try and hit the wing and then hit Galloway in the middle and let Galloway just go at it.
There you see Johnny Brooks, the coach for Fallston in his 5th year.
Johnny Woods.
Johnny Woods, thank you. I knew I would say that. Johnny Brooks is the late, great coach from Harvard Grace and Aberdeen.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Johnny Woods. Thank you,
sure. Yep. That's why I'm here, Don.
You're the man.
See, they got the 1-3-1 going.
saved inbounds. And off Fallston, it'll go over to Harford Tech. So what is the advantage and disadvantage of the 1-3-1 defense?
Well, the 1-3-1 is a trapping defense, and they're hoping that you take it into the corner, and they'll trap you out on the wings as well. This is a girl you don't want to be giving that shot away to.
Back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Valesca. Here she comes. 3-on-1, gives it up. Converted. Galloway can't get it to fall. Galloway rebound. Valesca from the point, and there it is. Right from the free throw line. It's now 5-0.
Fallston has been really hurting teams rebounding on the offensive glass. They've gotten a lot of offensive rebounds. That's the girl you want to watch.
Taken away. Nice interception by Maddie Burns. Cross court to Galloway. Galloway looking for three.
It's okay.
Doesn't draw iron that time. Not sure that's the shot that Johnny Woods would have wanted.
He's given her the green light on that this year.
Castro takes her person out short on the shot. Rebound comes off, and the foul is going to be called.
That's a good call.
And again, explain one more time, Joe. The new rule for the girls basketball, 5 fouls in any one quarter. On the 5th foul, you're shooting 2 free throws.
That's correct. It's a new rule this year. I personally don't like it as a coach, but it does speed the game up a little bit, so you don't have the end of the game where you.
Inside it goes.
Oh, no foul.
No foul called. Yeah, that was Sarah Nagy into the ball game. By the way, Jaden Woods, number 1 in the game also. Again, coach's daughter. From the corner. Short. Rebound out of bounds. It'll go to Fallston Cougars, up by 5-0. About 4:57 left in this first period.
Abby Marcello is fighting underneath that rim very nicely.
Both teams playing that up-tempo defense. Ball knocked out of bounds, so it'll stay with Fallston. Joe, you're right. These two teams very athletic.
Extremely.
And very well conditioned, too. You can tell they're ready to run the entire game. Woods inside. Valesta looks like she's going to be, well, they're going to say it's a jump ball.
Okay.
Possession arrow stays here with Fallston. I think that was a good call. The ball was blocked right on top of the ball. Up quickly on the shot, and
nice.
that's good.
What a nice inbound play that was. Great pass by.
Natworth did the good thing. She didn't put the ball down, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. That looked like a travel.
It did. Not called. Long on the 2. Rebound comes off to Worth. Taken away by the Cougars. And a foul that's going to be called.
It's you see so often when a ball gets turned over, the person that turns the ball over ends up. They got to know that the ref is looking right at them, knowing that they're a little upset.
Yep. Yeah, it is a common.
So they're staying in their man-to-man defense. See what they're doing.
Just Castro, the point guard. Driving one-hander, out of bounds it goes. Kept in bounds and taken away by Fallston. That's Sarah Nagy with the ball. Oh, turnover. There's Woods with the shot, and good.
There you go, good shot.
We were watching her shoot in practice before the game, and she has an excellent-looking three-point shot.
She has a quick release, very quick, and she's very balanced on it.
10-0 as you see. Harford Tech looking to try to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, the man-to-man defense that Fallston's playing is pretty tenacious. Again, because they're so athletic.
Mara Lawal in the ball game, number 11.
And I don't count Harford Tech out here, because they have the ability to come back, especially with Strong and Mace and Marcello and Hunt. They're all good players.
Yeah, the Cobras, who last year were 18-6, we said won the 2A region title. And as you mentioned, Joe, they lost 2 of their best players.
Correct.
So this is a rebuilding year, no question about it.
Yep.
3-4, so they've already lost just about as many games almost before Christmas as they did all of last year.
Well, they lost big to Patterson Mill and to Edgewood, which are 2 of the better teams in the league. And I'm sure, I would imagine Strang was not in there at that time, because
Yeah, Jordan Strang, number 13, the top player for the Harford Tech Cobras. 31 is Abby Marcello, the young lady that Joe was mentioning in the middle. Woods. It's Natworth with the ball. Into the middle, taken away by Harford Tech. Here they come. Running one-hander, won't fall. That shot by Sophia Mace. Looked like she may have been a little off pace when she shot that. Woods, her second one, that inside the three-point line.
Did you see the quick setup and release on that?
Reminded me of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, and she brings the ball in very close to her body, which makes it almost an effortless shot.
It almost looks like a two-handed set shot, the old two-handed set shot, though she gets it all so quickly. Castro. Marcello fouled. Marcello will go to the line shooting two. 2:47 left. It's a 12-0 lead for Fallston.
Number 11, Mara Lowell, does a beautiful job defensively. When you watch her play, I think she's one of the best defenders I've seen play in a long time. And she did a great job on that, forcing up a pretty bad shot prior to the rebound.
Sarah Gent in the ball game for Fallston, number 14. And a rebound by Marcello, gets her own rebound and puts it in. That's a three-point play, unusually done.
Yeah, somebody should have checked her at the line. See the trap?
And we mentioned another difference in the girls' game where a 10-second rule to get it across the middle court line does not exist in girls basketball.
It does not. No, you can take 20, 25 seconds to get it across.
Whistle blows on the floor. Let's see what that's all about.
What was the call?
Officials are conferring.
Coach Woods doesn't look happy about something. I don't know what's happened.
Josh Walker and Kerry Nemo conferring.
We still haven't heard anything from
No, they're going to go tell the scores table. Unfortunately, that's on the other side of the floor from us.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like maybe a bench technical. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a technical, so Castro will be shooting the two technical fouls.
You don't want to let Jessica Castro get on fire because she can really light it up.
Makes the second one.
She needed to get that one.
12-4, and of course with the technical, Harford Tech gets the basketball.
So Harford is playing against the second string right now, and Harford Tech is keeping their first string in the whole time. So
running one-hander won't fall.
See,
it was Jordan Strang with that attempt. Travel is called. Common mistake, Joe, you know that as a coach of wanting to take that first step before you put the ball down.
Oh yeah, they're all.
See what this whistle's all about.
It looks like they had a 6. Did Harford Tech have 6 girls on the court?
That's not fair, is it? You're not allowed to have 6 on the court, are you?
No, not. I know they've made some rule changes, but I'm not sure that was one of them.
No. Yeah, that's what they called,
Yeah.
6 players on the floor.
Yeah.
So now the technical goes for Fallston, and Woods will shoot those two. Woods already with 5 points here, 5 for her team's 12. Make it 6.
Plus the ball. It's a tough.
It is that. So we've seen two very unusual technicals. First one, I'm not sure what it was about, something on the bench. And this one,
it looked like that to me, yeah.
6 people on the floor.
Yes. So Harford Tech has made a couple substitutes now. But Johnny Woods has kept his starters on the bench a long time.
Taken away, but stepping out of bounds with the interception by Sarah Hunt. Taken away by Harford Tech. Here comes Strang. Boy, that's a nice crossover dribble. Rebound by Sarah Gent. Strang just couldn't finish that, Joe.
They got to make crisp passes with this defense. They got to be fast, hard passes, or they're going to get intercepted. See, they're in the 1-3-1. There's no options for
10 seconds, inside 10. Woods shoots. Nope,
3 second
seconds
count.
Called. Well, you don't see that called very often, but another good call.
That was another good shot.
Around.
I mean, it was a last second shot, but she had her elbows up and it was a nice release.
I'm almost glad she didn't make it. It wouldn't have counted with that 3 second call. Coming up, there's the 3-point shot.
Yeah.
Castro hasn't been
That's
able to hit
good box
yet.
out by Sarah Gent.
Yep.
Very good box out.
Sarah Gent, 3 points and 3 rebounds off
Sarah's
the bench. Gent was injured all last year, so good to see her back. Woods, inside it goes. Nice double team taken away. They call a jump ball.
Yeah. So
and it will go to Harford Tech.
That was really good ball movement by Fallston. But Sarah got stuck with 2 feet. She couldn't get that pivot foot.
A nice job by Harford Tech in collapsing 2 and 3 people on that one defender. Inside a minute left in the first. Taken away by Fallston. Gent with the ball, gives it up. Laura well. Woods thinks about it, puts it up long. Galloway yet to score here today.
Wow. I think one thing if Galloway would learn to do on that is do a pivot foot into the defense rather than falling away. Because it was a nice shot, but she was falling away, and they'll never give her anything on that.
Yeah. Galloway again averaging 15 points and 15 rebounds, yet to score. Leading scorer Jayden Woods off the bench has 6 points for the Fallston Cougars. And it's, as you see, 13-4. The score here with 31 seconds left in this first period.
So Fallston should be bringing in their starters again. I'm not sure, maybe not.
So we look across.
Look, is this another technical foul?
And I'm not sure what that was about either. We don't have.
I wonder if there's some.
Woods misses the first.
Some talk from the bench.
Don't know.
At the refs, I'm not sure what's happening.
Makes the second. Woods now with 7, and again Fallston will get the ball. You have no idea what that technical was about. We've seen 3 technicals in the first period.
Very interesting.
Yeah, very unusual.
Yeah, and he's keeping.
Oh, nice job, good defense there by Harford Tech Sarah Hunt. She saw that the offensive player had picked up the ball. Sub coming in, Balesta. Going out is Sarah Gent. Balesta. Woods fires up the 3. Long. Rebound is to Balesta, and the foul will be called. 17 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, that's a good call because the rebounders are really getting hammered underneath in the paint. See, now we're at the 5th foul, so they should be shooting 2, even on a floor foul.
That is the new rule that just came into existence this year. 2 shots after 5 fouls. It is on the 5th foul. Is that correct?
On the 5th foul.
On the 5th foul in any quarter.
Yeah.
used to be on your 7th shot in a
Right.
half,
Yeah.
you would get to shoot 1 and 1.
Yeah.
There is no more 1 and 1. Everything is 2 shots.
Yeah. So they're really punishing the fouling.
Balesta makes the first. She's got 3. Hunt comes in the lane too soon, and she'll get another shot, will Balesta.
Yeah, that kind of threw off her timing.
Yeah. Good job of the officials to let Balesta go ahead and shoot the shot. Had she made it, it would have counted, but since she didn't, she gets a second attempt. And it goes in, that nice friendly roll at home. Balesta now with 4.
Watch this defense.
Out of bounds it goes. That pressure defense, it speeds things up. Even if you
really
don't steal the ball,
Yeah.
it makes the other team play faster than they want to.
Forces them into mistakes.
10 seconds, inside 10. Balesta crosses over, puts it up. Off the rim, no good. And 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that's the way this period will end. With the Fallston Cougars leading by 16-4. Remember, they had a 12-0 lead at 1 point, so Harford Tech Cobras were able to come back and at least get a few points in that period. What'd you see, Joe?
You know, I saw that Harford Tech was able to take advantage of the second string that came in on some offense, but they're really having a difficult time when the first string is in there getting any kind of an offensive rhythm. And it's just hard to do. It's hard against a hounding man-to-man defense.
Yeah. Well, if I told you that Fallston would have played a whole quarter and their leading scorer, Aya Galloway, would have no points, you might be a little surprised.
Yeah.
And they did have 1 more second left in that first period.
But she spent a lot of the time on the bench that first quarter.
Yep.
And I think Johnny's saving his players. As long as they have a substantial lead, he's going to be using his substitutes.
So you mentioned about Isla Galloway, an elite lacrosse player committed to play at Mercer. She is the returning player of the year in basketball and in lacrosse here at Fallston. So, you know, what a great present to have as a senior coming back, already being the player of the year in 2 sports.
Yeah, and she's started picking up right where she left off last year. She leads the team in points per game, in rebounds. She's shooting 33% from the field, which isn't bad for and she's 76% from the free throw line, and she's offering up almost 3 assists per game as well.
And Brooke Balesta, the young lady number 5, the sophomore, who played major minutes last year as a freshman on the team that lost the region championship to Harford Tech. So she's coming back for her sophomore year, and it's the kind of person you as an opposing coach say, I thought she graduated a year ago.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, she's going to be here not only this year, but the next year and the year after that.
Yeah, and you know, I think her greatest gift to the team is her offensive rebounding and her ability to block shots.
As a sophomore.
And she's developing a really nice jump shot as well,
yeah.
and a 3-point shot. So you're going to hear a lot from her in the years ahead and the remainder of this year.
Yeah. I mean, you think about a sophomore, 10th grader playing, normally you're a little timid. That's not Balesta's game.
No.
She, again, reminds me of a senior in almost every way. There's a Caitlin Clark shot. Won't fall. Castro.
That was a long 3.
Great pass. Galloway has it taken away by...
But you can see how Galloway is willing to give the assist when she can.
And good ball handler for somebody her size. Nice interception there. Taken away by 2. That's Leah Reinhardt. Balesta gives it up. Reinhardt into the corner, looking for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Galloway, and there's the point we were looking for. Galloway on the rebound.
See the excellent ball rotation there, the quick passes, and then the follow-up.
And Galloway right there for the rebound.
It's one of the problems with the 1-3-1 is you don't have real good inside rebounding.
Good point. Yep.
You're putting all the pressure out top on the ball.
Castro has it taken away and out of bounds. It'll stay, I think, with the Cobras. Galloway is a little surprised. She's playing a little
She hit
game
it.
there.
I'm wondering what.
Say it's our
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
5 seconds to get it in. Out of bounds again. Stays here. 18-4 as you see it with 16-4 at the quarter. Castro. Castro only 5'1", Joe,
Yeah.
and still plays this game at a high level.
Yeah. She's a gym rat.
Running one-hander, the foul is going to be called. Right at the buzzer where they got it in the 30-second shot clock.
Oh boy, that was a bailout there.
Yeah, it was. That was
Gosh.
Faith Orsini.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just get your feet over there instead of reach.
Long on the first one. The crowd that you see across the way from our camera doesn't like a lot of people, but everybody's on our side here.
Yes.
You know, it's on the student side. We love having all the students next to us. Galloway with the rebound. We mentioned she has 15 per game. Gets the ball back, spins up, good.
What a beautiful
Galloway.
pass, beautiful assist, beautiful spin.
You mentioned it, spinning into the defense the way she did.
Yeah.
Just great quick feet. Marcelo saves it in. Galloway, I should say Castro.
Oh, got away with the reach there.
Rebound comes off to Fallston. That's Burns with the ball.
Yeah, Jessica Castro's playing her heart out there.
Yeah.
She's been on the ball, offense, defense.
Another whistle blows. Let's see what that's all about. I don't think it's another technical.
No.
We saw 3 of those in the first period. Here come the Cougars. Galloway, nice give up. Burns with the shot. She's fouled.
Now, do you see how unselfish that was
I
of
do.
Galloway?
Yeah.
I mean, she had it on the right, the ball on her right side. She could have gone right in for a layup, but she gave it up. That says a lot about her as a player.
Burns with 2 free throws. She has 3 on the day. Joe, you mentioned they're 6-2 are the Fallston Cougars. There are
Yeah.
2 losses against 2 powerhouse teams.
Yeah, 2 non-conference teams.
Yeah.
The one was South River, where they really didn't compete well. The other one was against Mercy, where they could very well have won that game.
We look at the league this year. Edgewood is strong. We know that Patterson Mill is strong.
Yeah.
And luckily, we have those 2 coming up our next TV game that'll be on Monday.
That'll be a very exciting game.
Yep.
Edgewood and Patterson Mill.
Yep. Now, Fallston has already defeated Edgewood.
Yes.
So you look at the teams that are going to compete for the conference title, and you would say Fallston would have to be very near the top.
Yeah, I think they're always going to be a contender as long as Johnny's in there.
Galloway puts it up. Looks like she may have been between thinking about passing and shooting.
Yes, you're right. A little indecisive there.
Castro gets it back. Rebound comes to Burns. Mad Dog Burns, huh?
Yeah. She's got she has an excellent 3-point shot if she gets it lined up.
Sarah Hunt with the near interception, coach's daughter. We talk about gym rats, and that, of course, is a very positive term.
Yeah.
It's young people who just love the game so much that they play it like 24 hours a day if they could.
I think that may be the 2nd or 3rd foul on Gillespie, am I right? I mean,
Saying 2.
2, okay.
Yep. Johnny Woods maybe have to be careful here, maybe want to take her out. Marcelo up a little bit strong. The Lester with the rebound. I love how they had their heads up looking for the pass. Nice recovery foul it's going to be called. Nice recovery by Nat Worth.
So you see we enter the 2nd quarter, so the fouls all start over again.
Yeah.
And
again,
Harford already has 3.
And with the 5th foul, they'll begin shooting 2. Lester from the corner. It's good.
Boy, she just took her time and delivered that beautifully.
She now with 7. Let's see, is this going to be an unnecessary foul perhaps on Galloway?
Yeah.
Coming from way off the ball.
I didn't see a lot of contact there, but
I think it helped that
that
going down a little bit to
Yeah.
Abby Marcello when she went down to the floor.
Yeah.
That's the second foul on Galloway. Lyric Strong in the ball game and makes his shot. Off the bench, Strong with 2 points. Sophomore, only 5'3". Nice give up. Foul is going to be called. It looks like maybe on Marcello.
Yeah, that's foul number 4.
Yep.
That made
team foul number 4.
Be an issue here. If I was Fallston, I keep feeding it into the middle.
That's
drawing
3.
contact.
That's 3 on Marcello, so she'll sit down. Will Abby Marcello for Harford Tech. Worth out front to Burns. Thinks about the corner shot. Burns does not take it. Now for 3. That's good. And that is Lily Byrne.
That's a cousin of Maddie Burns.
Young player off the bench. Lily Byrne gets a 3.
She was a transfer from John Carroll this year.
Castro has the ball taken away. Good double team by Leah Reinhardt. Back out front it comes. Looking for another 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Burns, no good. Rebound, Harford Tech. That's a different kind of a shot, sort of a fall-away right-hander.
Yeah, but it gives you an idea of what this hounding man-to-man can do to a team.
Yep. Sitting down is Burns.
Because you see that Harford Tech is not getting off any good shots.
Yeah.
I mean, Castro's had a couple, but they've been pretty deep as well. But very, very few good-looking opportunities.
Joe, you mentioned the second team, Sarah Gent, number 14, and also number 11, Maura Lowell. Lowell with the ball. Back to Gent. By the way, we have just a moment. Tom Zukas, one of our camera people you'll see here at some point, turned 65 today.
Ooh.
He looks like maybe 45.
There you go. That's awesome.
But he turned 60. Started doing his Medicare benefits.
Oh boy.
Congratulations to Tom.
AARP.
Yeah, love it.
Well, congratulations, Tom.
Yep.
Many, many more years.
A child, 65.
I know.
I
Come
can't
on.
remember being 65. It was so long ago. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the half. Woods with the ball. Thinking about the 3, doesn't take it. Inside. Up, no good. Good defense by the Cobras. It was Nagy with that shot.
Travel.
Yeah, official right there called it correctly.
It's
Woods. With Fallston, Joe, is so deep.
yes.
You bring in your second team,
Yes.
and really there's a little bit of obviously a fall off, but not much.
Not at all. Not at all. And he's going to have some real fresh legs for the second half.
Woods, Gent, number 14 in the ball game. The wall in the game, off the fingertips of Hunt. Also in the game is Lily Byrne.
So,
Is it Lily Burns or is it Byrne? You said she's a cousin?
yes, they're cousins.
Then she must be Lily Burns then with an S.
Yes.
See how fast I am, Joe? I figured that out. I must have left the S off Lily Burns.
There you go.
There you are. Lily, number 12.
And for the Cobras, number 11, Jessica Castro. And for the Cougars, number 21, Kelly Galloway, and number 22, Sarah Jersey.
Okay, let's see what they're staying the man-to-man.
22, Sarah Dursick in the ball game for the Cougars. Hunt, bottled up, gets rid of it.
There's no good shot opportunities.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside 10. 5. Still hasn't touched the rim, so Fallston comes away with the ball in any event. Well, you're right, Joe. That suffocating defense, just no place to go with the ball. Running one-hander like Galloway. Doesn't draw iron. It goes out of bounds. That may be the second sort of wild shot that we've seen Galloway put up. She seems to be getting caught between passing and shooting.
Kind of mid-decision, yeah. I'd like to see her go all the way on that.
Yep. Coming up on a minute. Looking. Hunt long on the 3. It'll stay. It'll give to Fallston.
Imagine how frustrating it must be for Harford Tech to come off such a strong season with so many dependable players that they could depend on. And then
these two teams split last year in the regular season, and then Harford Tech won the regional game to go into the state semifinals. Balesta gets rid of it. Open for the shot. Short. With Sarah Gent, who came up short on the shot. Hunt. Back out to Castro. Castro from about 28 feet. Off Balesta's hands, and will stay with the Harford Tech Cobras.
See if they can get an opportunity here on the inbound play.
26 seconds left in this quarter, in the half. Timeout.
Yeah,
Timeout on the court called by Coach Brad Hunt.
I thought they were going to possibly call a travel there, because when the ref hands the ball, you can't move that pivot foot.
That's correct.
Maybe she probably didn't. I was just wondering what the call was for.
Yeah, it almost looked like it was. You're right. It looked like she sort of faked like she was going to throw the ball in and moved her feet. 26-6, you see the score. It is all Fallston. They led 12-0 at one point, 16-4 at the quarter. I mean, Fallston is just, think about it. They're strong, they're big, they shoot well, they care about each other. And there he is. There is our birthday boy.
Yay.
Happy birthday.
Did you say he's going to be 35?
He doesn't he? I mean, if you get another shot.
45.
45, I would think.
Yeah.
But they say 65, and he's proud of that. Happy birthday. Harford Tech keeps the ball. Coming up on 10 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Boy, what defense by Balesta. No place to go for Castro. Taken away by Fallston. The foul will be called just at the buzzer.
That's just smothering defense.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gent to shoot too. I mean, you're right. Castro went every way she could go, but couldn't get out of that double team.
Nothing she could do.
Yeah.
Really.
And Fallston very wisely used that midcourt line as another defender.
Sarah's been really working on her free throw. She had a broken arm a couple years ago, and she's just trying to get back into that form. Almost.
And that is the final horn here of the half. 26-6, I should say, is the score. 7 points still Jayden Woods leading all scores. We'll take a break here at halftime. We'll come back with the second half action. Don't go away. 26-6, the Fallston Cougars leading at home. We'll be right back. We're back with you here at Fallston High School. Don Morrison along with Joe Holhouse. Joe, I saw you at halftime, had a chance to meet and talk with a couple players who, let's talk about them for a moment. Who were they?
Amanda Sharp and Katie. Oh, I forgot Katie's last name. You had to ask me, didn't you,
Put you on the spot, yeah.
Katie, of course. But anyway, they were on the championship team, and they
championship what year?
That was not they're sophomores this year. Don, you're really asking me some tough questions.
09,
here. But
10.
it would be, let me look at the banner and I'll tell you.
09 and 10.
Yes, it
that
was,
era?
yes.
Yeah.
No, it was 22.
Oh, okay. Oh,
2022.
gotcha.
Yeah, and the one thing that's interesting about Amanda, and she'll be embarrassed that I mentioned this, but we were playing Harford Tech in the regional finals, and that's when they had the rule 1-on-1, and she was at the line. She bricked the front end of a 1-on-1, which constitutes basically a turnover. Harford Tech went back and scored. She was at the line again, bricked, and it was so devastating. But the next year in the finals, state finals, she had the same opportunity, game tied. She made both free throws both times. I was so proud of her because she was so committed to becoming a good free throw shooter.
Wow.
So much fun.
That's the things that you remember your entire life. And, especially when you're successful at it.
Yeah, and she's still playing basketball with her sorority.
Well, about ready to start the second half. It's been all Fallston, 26-6, as you can see when our scoreboard is showing. And the Cougars have shown why they are so good. They're deep, they're strong, they're athletic. Galloway, the forward, driving, puts it up no good. Balesta, strong rebound by the sophomore. She averages 2.5 blocks a game.
Yes,
Again,
did you see that nice offensive rebound? She went over and took that weak side position, and that's I would like to have seen her go up with it.
And again, I emphasize as a sophomore, so knowledgeable about the game, so strong. There she is making another pickup. Looking for three.
There's another offensive rebound. Oh, what a play. What a play.
Balesta.
She did exactly what I wish she would have done last time. She must have heard me.
He's leading all scorers with 9 points.
That's excellent. Yeah.
Castro gives it up. Burns.
They're doing the best they can, but there's just so few opportunities. That was a good-looking shot.
It was a good three. Didn't happen to go in, but it was a good look.
It was a nice look. That's the shot you're looking for.
That was Sophia Mace who put the 3 shot up. Goes over the backboard to Fallston.
Sophia's a utility player. She'll play any position that's required, and she does a really good job.
Reinhardt, Galloway, misses. There's Balesta
again.
My goodness. You know, and again, I remind all the coaches around, you got her for 3 more years, counting this year.
Yes. Again, Fallston's really not giving up any easy look. Oh, and there it is.
Nice drive, nice shot. Marcella gets the basket.
Nice rotation, nice finish.
It was that. Abby Marcella now with 5 points.
Let's complete it at the line now, Abby.
The basket is good. And the 31, Abby Marcella goes to the line for 1 shot.
And foul on Burns. Going to be all Fallston. It'll stay here with Harford Tech. Oh. Castro open. Marcella gets her own rebound.
Yeah. One ref is calling a travel, the other is calling a jump. So.
Yeah, and it looks like they got the jump was the one that ended up winning. Hunt to Castro, back to Hunt, looking for 3, open for 3. Galloway.
Oh boy, that's number 4.
Yeah, that should be 4
Abby.
on Marcella.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, she's gonna have to come out. She's a hard worker, I'll tell you that.
She'll sit down, and Delaney Klaus comes in, number 5.
What a nice rotation that was.
Nat Worth with a conversion.
On the 1-3-1, Don, if you can hit that cross corner pass, you can open it up.
Good job by Galloway to come over and knock the ball away.
And then inside out.
Galloway with the takeaway to Worth. Back to Balesta. And now Burns. Boy, do they move the ball well, huh? That ball has not hit the court yet. Now it has. Balesta for three.
Oh, it's a good look.
Burns gets the rebound. Gets it to Galloway. Oh, Balesta just muscled that ball away from the defender. Nice turn, nice score. That's Galloway. He's got 6 now.
That right there, Don, was textbook ball movement, and then hit the defense has got to be distorted after all those passes, and you get that opening in the middle for the person you really want to get the ball to in the middle.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh.
Misses the free throw. Gets the ball back. Reinhardt to Burns. Galloway. Worth unable to hit the shot.
That's a good looking.
It was a good looking shot.
Though.
Went everything but in the basket.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Hunt wanted to pass. Didn't see the pass open. Ended up traveling with the ball.
So Don, we're midway through the third quarter, and Harford Tech has 8 points.
Yep.
It's not so much that they are doing a poor job. It's just that Fallston is just swarming. Look at the ball movement. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh,
everything but the conversion.
Just got to finish.
Balesta off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound comes to Strang.
Coming left.
Nice give and go, and a conversion. Good job by Strang. That's her first 2 of the night. And the Cobras are in double digits.
They're not looking for.
Oh, great pass.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness.
That was so well done.
Galloway hitting Worth, and Worth making the conversion.
That shows you the value that Ayla offers. That beautiful pass.
Not sure what that call was. Timeout?
Timeout called by Harford Tech.
Timeout by the Tech Cobras.
You know, when you have a defense that is so tenacious as what Fallston's putting on right now, and then you use that kind of a motion offense against that zone, you just got to tip your hat.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't sit there and say, well, you guys didn't play well. That's just excellent ball.
Oh, Galloway from the top of the.
Yes, she did it as soon as she got it. She knew she was breaking.
And you'll see the replay here. You'll see how she's able to catch the ball.
Look at immediately look, and Nat knows to.
Now watch Worth, number 10.
She's going right now.
There's 10.
There it is.
And the basket.
And an excellent finish by Natalie Worth.
Yeah.
She finishes under the basket probably better than anybody else on the team.
That was a great replay. You saw exactly what we're talking about, how Galloway got the ball, immediately turned and looked.
Yes.
And immediately Worth cut for the basket.
Exactly.
And hit her in stride and made the basket.
Yeah.
By the way, we see Joe Collins, the principal here, down next to Tom Zukas. We may be able to get a shot of him at some point. Joe Collins is the principal here, his 3rd year as principal. Yeah. I say that because go back to 1996. He took over the basketball program here, the boys basketball program, and turned it into a powerhouse in the county. Was here from 96 to 02. We still go back and remember the days of the Fallston Cougars back in the late 90s.
And you know, when you coach like that, it never goes out of you. So I'm quite sure that he is just living this success that Johnny Woods has brought to the school.
And of course, he was the principal at Harford Tech until he came here to Fallston.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
There might be a little bit of split loyalty. I don't think so. Hunt driving, puts it up, can't get it to fall. Rebound comes off to Fallston. That's Nagy. Sarah Nagy with the rebound. About halfway through the 3rd period. Woods looking for 3. Rebound comes off. That's Sarah Durzik.
She never brought the ball down, never broke her elbows, just went right back with it. Excellent.
Hunt hits the wood. Yeah, Sarah Durzik now into the ball game, got those 2 points.
Yeah. She's very composed, did a beautiful job rebounding and putting it back up.
Another one of those,
that's how you stack your stats, right?
Yeah, another one of those
rebound
multi-sport stars, a field hockey star in the fall. Field hockey program here at Fallston has traditionally been strong. What, they won like 13 state titles, I think.
Oh yeah, it's just.
Oh, nice job by Castro. The 211s collide. Foul's going to be called on Mara the wall. Three minutes, 23 seconds left in the third period.
Mara's just a freshman, and you're going to see a lot from her over the next few years.
Nice little shot, up and good.
That was encouraging right there.
Yeah.
To get that.
That's Lyric Strong.
Good-looking shot.
Lyric Strong now has 5 points. 5 of her team's 12 off the bench. Sarah Durzik again. Was that a 2 or a 3, Joe?
That's not. That was. I don't think it was a 2.
2? Yep.
But you got to hand it to her, coming right off the bench.
Yeah.
Cold and draining those. Her first.
And again, it shows Fallston's depth. The fact that you can bring people off the bench. Normally, you go down a couple levels, but they're all very good, very team oriented. I'm impressed by this Fallston team.
Yes.
Nice pass. Boy, good look.
Was that Mara?
It was, and it was Durzik with the conversion.
Wow.
Saw her open under the basket, made the pass.
It's a good move.
It was. A little bit out of control, but
yeah, but she's working at it.
She moved to the basket. Durzik back out front it comes. Ball bounces around, will not fall. That was Lowell again with the shot. Castro driving, puts it up there, it will not fall. She was robbed. That's a home rim, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a shot. She's
should have gone. 42-12, you see the score. Fallston Cougars have led from the beginning, up 12-0. 16-4 at the quarter. 26-6 at the half. Now leading by 42-12. Double team, taken away. Sarah Gent comes up with the ball. Lawal.
Looks like they went into a 2-3 defense.
Lawal comes up with the loose ball. Whistle blows, it's out of bounds, and it will go to the Cougars.
Good hustle play by Sarah Drzik.
Yeah, there's so many Sarahs on this team. Sarah Gent, Sarah Nagy, Sarah Drzik.
Yeah. That's why Johnny gives them all nicknames.
Yeah, I do. We haven't mentioned some of the nicknames. Leah Reinhardt, Ninja. Maddie Mad Dog Burns. Brooke Wookie Palesta. Isla is called Nom, N-O-M.
Nom,
Not sure what that refers
to.
Either. Maybe I don't want to know. Castro lines it up. She's been close on those threes all night. Nice takeaway. Off the bench, Lyric Strong has played a nice game, I think.
I know this often goes unnoticed, but Sarah Drzik did a nice box out on that play. She held her position, didn't give them that offensive rebound.
Inside a minute. Cross-court pass, open Gent, driving, cut off. Nice job defensively. Timeout on the floor.
I'd like to see Sarah Gent finish that left side.
Evelyn Pollard, number 12, off the bench for Harford Tech. Nice job defensively that time.
Yes, cut it off.
Yep. You see the Coach Brad Hunt for Harford Tech. Now remember, this is a team that was 18-6 last year, losing, as Joe had told us, 2 of their standout players. And this obviously is a rebuilding year, but there you see Johnny Woods. Johnny, the ex-major, been involved in many combat situations as a leader of men. So I want to thank him for his service.
Yeah.
That continues here, not only in the basketball program, but he's also in the football program
Yes.
as an assistant football coach.
Yes. And you know, Don, he's 100% committed to these girls and to this program. And he uses a lot of his private time and private money to do all kinds of great things.
From the corner. Foul is going to be called. Putting it up was Sarah Nagy.
In the holiday season, they lay wreaths at the fallen soldiers' graves. They do present wrapping and handouts to the homeless. He does a lot of great things with these girls.
Yeah, you're talking about the team itself. He has them doing that as a group.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
They do a lot of things, just bonding together as friends as well as teammates.
Oops. That's when the camera's on you and you try to hide. Lily Burns says, I'm not sure why I did that. Inside 30 seconds, taken away by Fallston.
Do you know what I find amazing, Don? Here, you're down 42-12, and the whole bench, the whole Harford bench is cheering on like it's a tie ball game. That's amazing.
That shows a lot.
It really does. It shows that they're supporting the players that don't get a lot of play time, that are out there now.
The wall comes back and gets the ball. Lily Burns.
Oh, that was a good-looking pass.
Kent is able to corral it. Out hit to the wall. Oh, great
Nice.
pass.
Very nice pass.
Nice rebound. Finally taken away by the Cobras. It was Sarah Nagy, number 20, who got that good rebound. 3 seconds left here in the third period.
But, you know, just not letting up, you know. You only play one way, and that's hard.
Good if it goes. 42-12 at the end of 3.
Well, I see two things, Don. One, the second squad for the Cobras are playing every bit as hard as the first squad did. Doesn't even look at the score. It doesn't matter. They only know how to play one way, and that's awesome. I think it's admirable that Coach Woods isn't using a full court press or anything like that, but just playing hard ball. And you see the Harford Tech team just as enthusiastic, playing just as hard. I think it says a lot about the character of both teams and the coaches.
Yeah, no question about it. And again, a home crowd here tonight at Fallston. Again, we go back, I've repeated this several times, but these two teams over the last 3 years, not counting the COVID year when they didn't play, but they've won the region title. Fallston did 2 years ago when they won the state title, beating Harford Tech. Go back 2 years before that, it was Harford Tech winning the region title, and last year Harford Tech winning the region title after splitting during the year. So they have a history. You think of Fallston, Bel Air, maybe Fallston, Seamilton, right? You don't think of Fallston Harford Tech as being a natural rival, but they really are, in girls basketball especially.
I think Brad Hunt brought a different way of playing to Harford Tech, and the girls responded. It didn't hurt that he had some excellent players.
Yeah.
They really did. But anybody that played Harford Tech knew they were in for a serious battle.
Castro gives it up.
Looks like they're now going into a 1-2-2 defense, trapping out front.
Politsko with the ball. Almost loses it, gets it back, and now does lose it. Allison Politsko, number 2. First time we've seen her in the game. She may have been before for a short time.
First time Fallston has switched over to a zone defense.
Well, you're right. They're still playing hard, are the Cobras. Castro. Wild shot, won't go in. was Lyric Strong. Strong, who has 4 points on the night. Only one player in double figures, and that's Brooke Balesta, who has 11. Woods in the ball game, number 1 for the Cougars. Castro looking for 3, long again. Balesta with another rebound. Galloway tied up. Good defensive play by Delaney Klaus, number 5. New group in for the Cobras. 13, Jordan Strang. 31, Marcelo. Remember, she has those 4 fouls. Looking for 3. At the back of the rim, no good. Marcelo with the rebound. Reinhardt with that 3-point attempt.
It's a good looking shot. Oh, got him on a carry.
Yeah.
She did just a little stutter step and she palmed the ball a little bit.
Carrie Nemo says you cannot do that. You've got to dribble the ball down toward the court.
Yeah.
You get away with that on the playground, don't you, Joe?
Well, yeah, absolutely. But, you know, anytime the ball is stationary, they're going to call that.
Galloway.
That is such a nice interior pass by Nat Worth and great finish by Galloway.
She now has 8, does Galloway.
I don't know how you stop that, to be honest with you.
No.
Shot.
Castro, front of the rim, no good. Balesta with another rebound.
Well, that is the most relaxed rebound, isn't it? I mean.
I say a sophomore.
Yeah.
She does not play like a sophomore. I'm going to have to look at her birth certificate and make sure it's right. Galloway, what a nice move. Now you're seeing those moves. She's got 10 now.
Yeah. She just spins into the defense.
Remember, she was shut out in that first period.
Uh-oh. Second foul.
Galloway.
This quarter.
Strang with that turn. I'm impressed with
So she's
number
got
13,
4 fouls now.
Jordan Strang. Yeah, you're right. Galloway does have 4 fouls. There's Strang.
Look at
Marcelo
that.
with the rebound.
Marcella, excellent job there.
She's got 7 now.
She's very balanced and very comfortable there.
Yeah. Almost a backcourt.
Yeah.
She kind of straddled that midcourt line. Good passing. Rebound Galloway, can't get it to fall.
Oh.
Sophia Mace.
Yeah. Look at it, they're in a 1-2-2.
From the corner. Long on the 3. Strang has it go off her fingertips and out of bounds.
You can see down now that they're in the zone, they're getting more opportunities to get an open shot.
Yep.
That man-to-man was just stifling.
Good job by Marcelo.
That's a 4th foul already with 5 minutes to go.
Remind you again, that means something because new girls rules, on the 5th foul of any quarter, you start shooting 2 shots.
Correct.
Again, I'll have to have somebody tell me exactly why that is a good rule.
Yeah, I think it's a referee's rule, to tell you the truth. They don't want those games going.
Burns long, rebound, Galloway. Got a great pass.
What an excellent, excellent pass.
Rebound, good.
That shows you the versatility of Ayla Galloway on that. That was excellent.
Lawal with her first 2 points of the night. Great block by Balesta.
Yeah.
Remember, she averages 2.5 blocks a game, and she said, I did not touch her. I don't think she did.
She kind of plays for the block, which I guess is okay. I'd rather move her feet and take away baseline, but.
Marcella has 7. Marcella averaging 7.5 rebounds a game, 6.5 points. Above her average tonight.
She's a hard worker, Don.
She is that.
For sure.
Doesn't get the roll. Balesta with a rebound.
She's racking up the rebounds.
I was going to say, we don't have official stats, but I know she has to have a double-double now.
Oh,
Great
my goodness,
pass.
again.
Oh, my. To Worth. Worth unable to convert, but she's fouled.
The unselfishness, because the defense knows that they have to collapse on her, and she has the IQ to know that somebody's going to be open on the baseline, and she's looking for it every time.
And the peripheral vision to be able to see almost out of the back of her head.
Yes, well, she knows it's going to be there.
Yeah.
Because they have to collapse on her.
We're talking about Galloway, the young lady who plays in the middle, known as a rebounder and a scorer, but also a great passer. Worth with the free throw, 1 out of 2. He's got 7 points. Strang. Taken away by Galloway. Lawal with the ball. Gives it up to Balester, back to Lawal. Galloway makes the basket, gets the foul. She has 6 points here, does Galloway, in this fourth period.
Fallston's a tough team to defend, because I know Harvard Tech would never think of going man-to-man against them, because that would just open up that middle to Galloway. But even against the zone, the ball movement is so good that it's like, well, how we defend this team?
By the way, Marcella, that is her 5th foul, so she does foul out. A sigh from my partner Joe Holhouse that she did everything right except didn't make the shot. Looking for 3.
Come on, Jess. Oh.
Bounces around, will not go in.
Good
Jess
shot.
has been so close all night.
Yeah.
Hasn't gotten a 3 to fall.
She had a nice look there.
Galloway will sit down. Sarah Nagy coming in to replace her. So for all intents and purposes, it looks like that that Isla Galloway's night is over. Nice rebound, won't go down. Strang. Castro will not go. Strang with a great rebound.
Oh.
Tied up, it'll stay here. I'm really impressed with the talent in number 13, Jordan Strang. Moves well with the ball.
She's just such a natural athlete, I think.
Castro looking for 3 and gets her 3.
Yeah. I think everybody in the place was cheering for that one.
All night long, that ball has been around the rim, finally goes in.
But she had a nice lift that time.
Yeah. 4 points on the night for Jess Castro, the 5'1" junior. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this game. You've really seen an exhibition of how the game should be played by the Fallston Cougars. Here you'll see the replay. Nice form, nice follow through, nice basket.
All night she's been shooting that ball just a little bit flat. She got a nice lift that time.
Jess Castro with the 3-pointer. But again, the thing about Fallston too, they've got seniors on the team, but they also have a sophomore and a junior, and they've got young people coming off the bench.
Yes, they
who,
do.
Are equipped to really fit in.
Well, it's going to be really tough to replace
Johnny Wood, you see
Galloway next year.
Yeah.
But they're working at getting different players.
Derzik takes one extra step. Jada Bright, the official, says, no, we don't allow that. 2:48 left in the game, 51-17 as you see. It's been all Fallston tonight. Takeaway, Derzik.
Oh.
Lily Burns.
Yeah, Lily loves that outside shot. We'll see if they set her up for it. There.
Derzik. Move the ball so well. I mean, you can count the number of times. There's 1 dribble, 2 dribbles. Okay, so now make me a liar.
Yeah, as soon as you want to.
Pass inside, taken away. Good
Well,
defensive.
I think a
job.
lot of the perimeter players were not looking for the shot.
Yeah.
And they were. Harford Tech was kind of packing it a little bit.
Off Tech. It'll be Fallston ball. New players coming in. Maddie Burns, number 3 for Fallston, along with number 12, Lily Burns. So they are cousins, huh? Maddie and Lily.
They don't. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We determined that it is Burns, not Byrne. Lily
Yes.
Burns.
Yes, it's Lily's a junior and Maddie is a senior. They both love that outside shot.
Imagine all the games they played on the backyard.
There's Lily.
Lily a bit long. Harford Tech ball. Josh Walker, Jada Bright, and Carrie Nimmo, the referees tonight, have done a good job under some difficult
They
circumstances.
really have. You know, I love a game where the refs really aren't the highlight.
You mean like when the Detroit Lions played the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh.
Oh, goodness. And that same crew, we're doing this on a Thursday, so people won't see this until after, but that crew is going to referee the Raven Steeler game on Saturday.
Oh.
The crew that made that questionable call on the
and
2-point play by Detroit, which
wasn't that incredible?
it was amazing.
I mean, the replay showed it, right? That they both went over to the ref to declare eligibility.
Yep.
Whoa.
Lily Burns with the free throw. This is second. It'll be Harford Tech ball. Minute 12 left in the game. Hope you've enjoyed this Harford Showcase event brought to you by Harford TV. Happy birthday again, number 65, to Tom Zukas, our ace cameraman. '65. Inside a minute now. Oh, nice bullet pass. Corralled by Maddie Burns.
There it is.
Open.
There's the shot.
Off the front
Look
of
at
the
the
rim, no
beautiful
good.
position that Sarah Nagy put herself in.
Unable to convert.
Yeah, she just needs to go off the pivot foot, go up strong.
Clock is moving, by the way, and it is a moving clock once you get to a 35-point lead.
But I love it when a forward actually fights for position when knowing that their guard is going to be shooting the ball. Like that girl did right
Nice
there.
rebound, good conversion. That by Faith Orsini, her first 2 of the night. 13 seconds, down to 10. Five seconds. Looks like Fallston will be content with the score as it now stands, and that will be our final score at 52-19. Joe, your assessment of the game?
Well, typically in a 52-19 game, it's like, oh, this is painful to watch. It wasn't for me. I still saw a lot of good things out of Harford Tech. The bottom line is they could not create an offense against Fallston's man-to-man defense. Couldn't do it. 19 points in 4 quarters of play is not a lot of points. So because they just didn't have a lot of opportunities to shoot. When Fallston went into the zone, they had good opportunities, but Fallston waited to the 4th quarter to do that.
Yeah.
Which was kind of considerate of Coach Woods, I think.
You know, I agree with you with the defense. It certainly was just stifling.
Yeah.
Harford Tech couldn't get anything started, but offensively, I was so impressed with the Cougars who moved the ball without dribbling, especially against that zone where it was just bing, 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 bing. And then Galloway, just her uncanny ability to find people underneath unselfishly
And, you know,
with
Don,
the passes.
that doesn't just happen.
Yeah.
That is excellent preparation because the Fallston coaching staff knew that Tech would have to collapse on Galloway in the middle. And Galloway knew her job was not to score tonight, but
Yep.
to distribute
Yep.
whenever she could. And that's really where, I mean, look at all the assists that she had tonight.
And she ended up with 12 points, even though she started slow with no points at all in the first period. Picked up 6 in that last period. Ended with 12. It's the team high score and the game high score. Brooke Ballesta, the sophomore, with 11 points. Again, I have no idea how many rebounds, but I know it had to be at least a double-double.
I'm sure of that.
And blocks, she had 2 or 3 that she normally does. Just played a great floor game. I mean, you could pass out roses to so many of these Fallston players. They played unselfishly, they played as a team,
Yes.
and they showed that they are a team to be reckoned with as we go on in the league.
Don't you notice that as the character of this team is that it is totally unselfish?
Oh, yeah.
I don't see anybody out there trying to create a name for themselves or get the record for the week or anything like that. They're very, very, they play what they have to do in order to win the game, and I love that about this team.
And if you're Galloway with 15 points and 15 rebounds average, and you end up in the first period no points, some people would say, well, I got to get my points.
Right, that's
again,
my point.
She did get her points. She got 12,
Yes.
which is close to her average, but also it kept her teammates involved in the game.
You know, if she was unselfish, she could have taken it down the lane over and over again and probably gone to the line, probably ended up with 20 plus points, but she didn't do that.
Well, the win for Fallston, they go now to 7-2. The loss for Harford Tech, they're now 3-5. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Don Morrison, my partner Joe Holhouse. Joe, it's been a pleasure.
See you on
We've
Monday.
enjoyed it. Yeah, Monday of course, as people are watching this, it may not be on Monday.
Oh,
but
yeah.
this coming Monday on the calendar, we'll get to do the Patterson Mill Edgewood game.
Really looking forward to
as well.
that. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Great job.
Thank you, Don.
Again, our final score, Fallston Cougars winning by a final of 52-19. Good night, everyone.
Good night.